Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 68th annual Wapakoneta Halloween Parade. We are Dave and Victoria from 92.1 The Frog, and we're thrilled to be the MCs tonight, Victoria. It's a beautiful night, isn't it?
It's a beautiful night. It's a great night for a parade.
Yeah, the weather is absolutely perfect. I can't remember the weather being so fantastic for a Halloween parade here in Wapak, and it's a real honor for us to be here tonight. This is my favorite parade of all the parades all year long. This one gets crazy, Victoria.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it will.
It is non-stop. The kids want candy. That's what I know.
I want candy too.
Well, everybody here wants candy tonight, and there's a lot of candy being passed out tonight as well here at the Wapakoneta Halloween Parade. So let's get started. We're thrilled to be here, and let's welcome our first component here in the parade, the Wapak VFW Post 8445. They made the All-State Post for the third year in a row. They were also named All-American Post for 2016 and 2017. This is the first time ever for this award, so let's all stand and give them a round of applause here today.
Yes, definitely.
Thank you so much for your service. And that's what we're going to see here tonight, Victoria. A lot of outstanding people in this community and the whole area who have given a lot of their personal time and sacrifice to make this a greater place. All right, next up, the Veteran Service Commission. The Auglaize County Veteran Service Commission began its transportation program in 1994. Under Ohio law, the commission is required to transport Auglaize County veterans needing medical treatment to Veterans Administration medical facilities in Dayton, Lima, Columbus, Cincinnati, and other locations. Here in Auglaize County, veterans are also transported to military medical facilities at Wright-Patt Air Force Base. If you're a veteran in need of transportation to or from a VA military medical facility or would like to know more about VA benefits, contact the Auglaize County Veteran Service Commission at the County Administration Building, 209 South Blackhoof Street, room 202 in Wapak, 419-739-6750. Wapak Police Department. Up next here with Chief Calvin Schneider at the helm in car 215 and Lieutenant Joseph Welker. And also, let's welcome the K9 Rico in car 212. Thank you so much for being a part of the parade tonight and for your service to our community. It's great to see our men in blue and women in blue and dogs, canines in blue as well, serving the community here in Auglaize County and Wapakoneta. Let's welcome Auglaize County Sheriff Al Solomon, serving his fourth term of office as Sheriff of Auglaize County. Now, you know, Victoria, if you see those blue lights in your rear view mirror, something's not good.
Yeah.
You need to start thinking of, you need to start thinking of reasons why you may have been speeding. Also, the Ohio State Highway Patrol represented here today. The Ohio State Patrol of Wapakoneta Post, proudly serving Auglaize and Mercer counties. Welcome, you guys. Looking good. Looking real good. I see a giant American flag, Victoria. That thing is pretty big.
That is huge.
Yeah, I don't think I could fold that.
All flags should be that big.
Yeah, that's pretty big. Being carried by Cub Scout Pack 14 with the U.S. flag. Welcome. Looking good. Takes a lot of people to make Cub Scouts go, and it takes a lot of people to carry that flag here tonight as well.
Good job, boys.
Also, Cub Scout Pack 4 and the White Roses Girl Scouts are here tonight as well. The Chained Eagles of Ohio, POW MIA organization supporting other POW MIA organizations, and to get information on the prisoners of war and missing in action from the Vietnam War. That's what the Chained Eagles are all about. Trying to make sure everybody's accounted for and everybody comes home. it looks like I see fire engines and red lights, Victoria, and that must be the Wapakoneta Fire and EMS.
Yep, here they come.
Yeah, you can hear them, can't you? Serving Wapak and the surrounding area since 1865. Pretty impressive. Can't imagine what they used to put out fires back in 1865. Probably some sort of wagon and horses and some sort of big pump and a lot of water.
I would think so.
I think it's gotten a lot better in terms of technology, but that engine looking nice and shiny. And thank you for your service. Wapakoneta Fire and EMS, always there when you need them. And you never know when you're going to need them. CJ's Pizza, big part of the Wapakoneta community. They are locally owned, and they opened in Cridersville as well, and they've expanded to Wapakoneta. CJ's Pizza was also the diamond sponsor for the Summer Moon Festival. Come and get some CJ's Pizza. Victoria, you and I know CJ's Pizza really well. It is delicious.
It is absolutely yummy.
What are your favorite toppings, you think?
Pepperoni.
Pepperoni, just going with pepperoni. I would say onions and bacon. Maybe some banana peppers. Do you do banana peppers at all?
No.
No, really? Okay. I get a little risky, I guess. And it looks like these are our friends at Clue Studio. Possibly Rebecca and Jeff on there as well. I don't know if they're in there or not.
There's Rebecca.
There we go. There they are. You guys are looking
And
great.
there's Jeff.
Yeah,
Beautiful
Jeff.
bride.
Very dapper in that wedding dress, I'd say. Looking very good. You certainly know how to pose for the perfect portrait.
That camera loves you.
Yeah, Clue Studio loves you as well, so make sure you get with Rebecca and Jeff at Clue Studio. And they are in downtown Wapakoneta, here for your portrait needs, wedding, senior, children, family, business, graphic design services available as well. Merit Real Estate. It's all about location, 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 and they are committed to your family's success. The dream of home ownership becomes a reality when you're working with a local real estate professional. Merit has merged internet technologies and traditional real estate practices to offer a compelling and new age approach to buying, selling, and managing real estate. Make sure you check out Merit Real Estate. All right, we will return to the 68th annual Wapakoneta Halloween Parade in a moment.
When you see an orange truck, you think G.A. Windsor & Son Company. But the next time you see an orange G.A. Windsor & Son truck, we want you to think green. Why green? Because G.A. Windsor & Son are the original recyclers. Using a modern fleet of trucks, G.A. Windsor & Son Company collects food co-products from restaurants, food retailers, and food manufacturers in Ohio, Indiana, Michigan, and Kentucky. These food co-products are used to manufacture quality livestock and pet care feed ingredients. So the next time you see an orange G.A. Windsor & Son truck, think green.
Hello, Frost Roofing.
Frost Roofing holds the same core values our company was founded upon nearly 9 decades ago. We proudly provide quality craftsmanship and top-notch service to each client we serve. We're licensed by several major roofing manufacturers to give you the right recommendations at the best value for your investment. With state-of-the-art equipment, cutting-edge technology, and our honest way of doing business, Frost Roofing is our area's preferred commercial roofing experts. To learn more, visit frost-roofing.com or call 419-739-ROOF.
We're back to the Wapakoneta Halloween Parade. I'm Dave, and this is Victoria, and we are with 92.1 The Frog. It's been a great parade so far, Victoria, and we're just getting started.
Yes, right. We got a lot more to see.
Think about all the candy that's out there.
There's a lot.
I know there's an awful lot. What was your favorite candy, you think, growing up?
Snickers.
Snickers?
Still is.
So if somebody gave you a Snickers, you would remember that house and you'd love them for the entire year, I assume. No?
Sure.
See, I would try, when I go out trick-or-treating, I would try and remember which houses were the prime houses for the real candy, not the apples, not the raisins. You want to know at least the neighborhoods that are going to give you the best candy, is what I think.
I knew the neighborhood.
Maybe I got a little bit too strategic in my approach to trick-or-treating, but I think it's important. And tonight, believe me, these kids are ravenous. If you're out there giving out candy in this parade, the kids don't stop. They're wanting candy tonight, and some of the adults as well. Let's welcome now Chad Dunlap for City Council. Chad grew up in Wapakoneta and is proud to have raised his children in this town, and he owes a lot to this community and the people that live here. If Chad can help to give back to ensure that it continues to be a great place, he's willing to do that. And he thinks that the best way to accomplish this is to get involved and to speak up for the people who feel the same way. He'll bring the energy, passion, and desire to help the people of Wapakoneta to keep this place so great. Absolutely beautiful weather here tonight as well, and a lot better than last year.
Yes. Last year was cold and rainy.
Yeah, 40-degree temperatures, miserable. The candy helped, but it was still pretty rough last year, and this is absolutely perfect.
There comes Chad now.
I'm telling you. Candy being thrown, kids delighted. It's all coming together here at the 68th Annual Wapakoneta Halloween Parade. We want to welcome Rick's 501 Motors and St. Mary's Chrysler to this year's parade. Looking good.
Sharp-looking van.
And a fun car buying experience at St. Mary's Chrysler, that's for sure. It looks like the Grand Marshal is here. Citizen of the Year, Mr. Andy Walters. Andy is a VP at GA Windsor & Son. He's supported by his wife, Kirsten, and his 2 young children. Congratulations to Mr. Andy Walters. I'm told that Andy is in a white pickup. So this must be his posse. When you're the Grand Marshal, you've got a posse. A white pickup from American Chevy. Find new roads, as they say.
That is what Chevy says.
Yes. And Mr. Andy Walters doing it up in style tonight. Andy is a huge asset to this community, which is one reason why he is Citizen of the Year and this year's Grand Marshal. You know you're Grand Marshal when you get this many vehicles ahead of you.
Look at all that candy he's got, too.
Yep, there he is, throwing candy to the kids. Kids are eating it up, literally. And congratulations to Mr. Andy Walters, Citizen of the Year and Grand Marshal of the 68th Annual Wapakoneta Halloween Parade. Looking good. Looking a little scary. Ronald McDonald is here, Victoria.
Hey, I know the guy.
Yeah, he looks familiar. McDonald's represented here tonight, the chief happiness offer of your locally owned and operated McDonald's. Welcome to Ronald McDonald. I wonder if he has any fries for us.
I was thinking chicken nuggets.
Some nuggets? All right, we'll return to the 68th Annual Wapakoneta Halloween Parade in just a moment.
TSC can save you money.
How?
TSC can save you money with Emerge.
What's the merge?
The Emerge bundle plan. TSC will merge your phone, cable TV, and internet into one nice, neat package to save you money.
How much money?
A boatload. The Emerge bundle plan, only from TSC.
TSC, give us a call and see. It's easy as 1, 2, 3, call TSC.
Casa Chic in Wapakoneta has what you need for game night. Cheer for our Redskins in sweatshirts, sweaters, handcrafted scarves, hats, and gloves. Casa Chic has a variety of vendors, each with a unique style of their own. From handcrafted pottery to knit items to an eclectic blend of home and garden decor to new and refurbished furniture for any room in your home. Come see what Casa Chic has for you.
Welcome back to the Wapakoneta Halloween Parade. I'm Dave with Victoria here
Yeah.
from 92.1 The Frog. We're both dressed in costumes tonight. I am dressed as a spider. I've got 8 legs tonight, and I'm getting all over the place, tripping on my legs. It's not easy to be a spider, I've learned.
You're not very coordinated.
Then what is your costume exactly?
I'm a cat.
You're a cat? Okay. Well, you're looking very fine with the cat ears and the tail and everything. I could, and you have whiskers somewhere. Oh, he probably took those off to talk into the microphone, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, it's always fun to dress up for these parades. I know at work, a lot of us were dressed up today to come down here with 92.1 The Frog, and our coworkers were pirates and rock stars and wizards.
They look good.
It looks very strange in the office today at our studios as well. You know what's scary, Victoria? Scary than like the scariest Halloween costume?
What's that?
Slow internet.
Yes.
Slow internet.
That's a nightmare.
It is. It's terrifying. And TSC is here, and you can be fearless with TSC's blazing fast internet service. Enjoy speeds up to 100 megabytes, and they'll make that frightening install charge disappear in October. Call TSC and put an end to ghoulishly slow speeds today. Thank you, TSC, for saving the day. Nothing more annoying than that little circle or hourglass or whatever on your computer just going round and round and round.
Waiting for that to load.
Yeah, I know. Believe me, I understand. I hear drums, Victoria. Were you in band at all, Victoria?
No.
You weren't in band? I thought you played piccolo or something.
No.
No, I played trumpet. But I always was envious of the drummers. The drummers seem to me like they're having the most fun, and I can hear them coming up here with the Wapak High School Marching Band. So we will have them in view in just a moment. I hear them coming under the direction of Mr. Clayton Hillary and Mr. Steve Wimmers, assisted by Flag Corps Coordinator Kim Mertz and percussion instructors Aaron Wheeler and Hannah Blair, with the field commanders Danica Zink, Tate Kohler, and Rebecca Lee. The Wapakoneta Marching Band Redskins perform at 10 football games, 4 parades, 2 band shows, and other civic events each year. The Symphonic Band is under the direction of Mr. Clayton Hillary and has consistently received superior ratings at OMEA district contests and was selected to perform at the 2017 Ohio Music Educators Association's Music Directors Convention. They're getting ever closer. And you know, if you hear the Wapakoneta Band, the Redskins are not far behind the team. And we're looking for a victory, of course, from Wapak. The winter drum line is under the direction of Mr. Stephen Wimmers, and is consistently in the top 5 spots at the Ohio Indoor Performance Association competitions and came in first place at the championships in 2015. The band's motto is pride in performance, and believe me, it shows here tonight.
It definitely does.
I think the glow-in-the-dark flags add a little bit of a Halloween touch as well to today's Wapakoneta Halloween parade.
Thank you. Candy.
They're handing us candy, that's right. Thank you for the candy. That's one of the perks of being the MC of the parade. We get candy.
These girls look like they're having fun.
They do. Yeah, I would, if I were a flag girl or guy, I would completely mess up. I'm impressed every time.
You would.
I really would. Ghostbusters, by the way, can I admit something to you, Victoria, about my past?
Sure.
When I was a kid, the first 45 single I ever bought, I know I'm dating myself, was Ray Parker Jr.'s Ghostbusters. And I would go home every day, and that's one of the first things I would listen to was Ghostbusters. I loved it. I loved the movie as well. I didn't understand half the stuff in the movie as a kid, but I loved it.
Well, all right then.
Hey, you like it when I share that stuff, don't you?
There's Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah, I think they're dressed up in costumes as well, and I even see some Ghostbusters outfits in there, the official uniforms. Very impressive. There's a witch. Nice job, Wapak High School Marching Band. Victoria, I do know one thing about your past. You were a cheerleader.
I was.
Very impressive to be a cheerleader. And today's cheerleaders, and maybe you had this too, maybe you did this too. Today's cheerleaders are much different than cheerleaders when I was growing up. Today they're doing flips and somersaults. Did you do any of that stuff?
Yeah.
That seems absolutely amazing to me. And represented here tonight from the Wapak cheerleaders are these girls, and they've got spirit. You can hear them there. The Wapakoneta High School cheerleaders invite you to help cheer the Redskins onto a victory tomorrow at Ottawa Glandorf. Go Skins! I believe we are looking at the Miss Summer Moon Scholarship Pageant winner, Kelly Byrne. 2017 Miss Summer Moon Scholarship Pageant winner, the Queen, Kelly Byrne. Her court is Michaelia Fisher, Alyssa Horn, Mallory Lyles, and Mackenzie Lang. Binkley Real Estate. When listing or selling a house with Binkley Real Estate, you will always have a friend in them. Call one of Andy's friends today for all your real estate needs. To infinity and beyond. Looking really good with an impressive trailer here with kids blocks. And obviously Buzz Lightyear and Woody the Cowboy. You've got a friend in us, Binkley Real Estate, here at the 68th annual Wapakoneta Halloween Parade. We'll return to this 68th annual Wapakoneta Halloween Parade in just a moment.
IC Signs designs, creates, and installs custom eye-catching signs. We use state-of-the-art technology to produce indoor and outdoor signs, LED message boards, and vehicle wraps. We can also help you with LED light conversion, sign refurbishing, custom t-shirts, promotional items, and your print needs. Whether you know what you want or have no idea, trust the experience of IC Signs. Call IC Signs at 419-738-6640.
Owen Kitchen and Bath Showroom has been family owned and operated since 1990. We can help you from start to finish with your entire project. Let one of our professional designers put the final touches on your project. Owen Kitchen and Bath now has 2 showrooms to better serve you in Wapakoneta and Lima. Owen Kitchen and Bath, cabinetry that will take your breath away at prices that won't.
And we're back to the 68th annual Wapakoneta Halloween Parade. This is perfect weather. The crowd is huge. The kids are hungry for candy. And that can be a dangerous combination if you're a kid and you're hopped up on sugar, and maybe if you're a parent too, that could be difficult. So I need you to confess, Victoria, have you ever stolen a child's Halloween candy? Like reached in the bag and maybe grabbed something and they never knew?
Yeah, quite a bit.
Really? Quite a bit? It just kind of disappears and maybe the boy never knows where it went.
Yeah.
That does happen. I understand that.
He doesn't know what hits him.
I should say, by the way, we are Dave and Victoria from 92.1 The Frog, and it's a real honor to be the MCs for this year's parade. We're thrilled to be here. You know what sounds good right now, Victoria? J. Marie's wood-fired kitchen and drinks.
Oh, that does.
It really does sound good, especially the wood-fired aspect of it. J. Marie's wood-fired kitchen and drinks. They have amazing food, cold drinks, and friendly service. Stop in and enjoy their fried, not fried food. It is scary good at J. Marie's. I believe we're looking at Apollo Career Student Council, Apollo Career Center Student Council, actually. Winner of this year's Grand Marshal Award, and they're looking fantastic with a UFO and a dinosaur. I'd say they really did it right, Victoria.
They did awesome.
Everybody's in costume.
I love that T-Rex.
If he has too much candy, he might go extinct. But Apollo Career Center, proud to serve Wapakoneta and its surrounding communities with adult and high school students obtaining career training in high-demand careers to meet the needs of area business and industry. Visit Apollo Career Center on December 2nd for Apollo's annual craft show. And congratulations again to Apollo Career Center Student Council winner of this year's Grand Marshal Award, and looking good with that semi-truck. Holy cow. I actually took some truck driving training there once, just as part of the morning show, and I was absolutely terrible. I could not drive one of those to save my life.
I bet you were.
You don't want me on the road behind a big rig, that's for sure. But if you go to Apollo, they will train you right, and you will be all set to go. For nearly 40 years, Service Master by Case has been providing Auglaize and surrounding counties with carpet, upholstery, and duct cleaning, as well as cleanup after fire or water. Service Master by Case is locally owned and operated, so the next time you have some sort of emergency, call Service Master by Case. They'll clean it up for you. Yeah, and you know, that house represented there on fire, that reminds me of my situation. I had a house fire a few years ago, and sure enough, Service Master came in and made it look a lot better than it did, that's for sure. They really know what they're doing.
They sure do.
Yeah, they're really, really good, and I don't want to mess with that stuff. That's why you called out. S&S Volvo, good friends of us here at 92.1 The Frog, and they are also represented here in tonight's parade with amazing dump truck. That thing, I wouldn't want to put anything in that truck. It looks so nice, you know? Absolutely shiny and new. S&S Volvo is here to meet all your truck needs with sales, parts, and service. Call them today at 800-354-7946. Loud horns on those things too, and man, those look so nice. Those are very impressive vehicles from S&S Volvo. You think they'd let me drive one of those around, Victoria?
Oh, no, they don't. They're not going to. They got a lot of trucks, though, that's for sure.
Yeah, those horns are pretty loud, and that means get out of the way if you're behind an S&S Volvo truck.
In this case, I think it means come get the candy.
Yeah, I could see that. Thanks for being along with us here tonight for our telecast of the 68th Annual Wapakoneta Halloween Parade. And up next, we've got Grand Lake Health System, committed to serving the community with compassionate care, advanced technology, and exceptional expertise. Grand Lakes Health System's urgent care facility at Joint Township Hospital is an after-hours treatment center treating minor illnesses and injuries which can't wait for a doctor's appointment but do not require emergency room services. Patients receive quality care conveniently, affordably, and from professional staff who assure peace of mind for you and your family. Grand Lake Health System is proud to be known as the leading healthcare provider in the Grand Lake region. Thanks for being with us tonight, and we'll return in a moment to the 68th Annual Wapakoneta Halloween Parade.
Where is that TSC bill? How can I pay it if I can't find it?
You don't need the bill. You can pay it online at telcirco.com.
Wasn't there a special this month?
Yes, we got it from TSC's Facebook page.
I know I've got the announcement for the club here somewhere.
I just sent it to TSC to air on Channel 2. With telcirco.com, Facebook, Channel 2, and their newsletter, TSC makes it easy to stay connected.
Now, if they could just help me clean up my desk.
It's easy as 1, 2, 3, call TSC.
Welcome back to the 68th Annual Wapakoneta Halloween Parade. I'm Dave.
I'm Victoria.
And we're with 92.1 The Frog. It's a pleasure to be your MCs for this year's parade. And we have the Wapak Eagles, number 691, represented tonight with a very colorful, very well-lit float here. Actually, it looks a little terrifying, Victoria. You don't want to be on the other end of that chainsaw.
Far away from that.
Yeah. Somebody is not in a good place there with the Wapakoneta Eagles. Yeah, man, and he's hamming it up too. He's making a great, I don't know what you call him, scientific study maybe, I'm not sure. Victim, I guess you call him. Anyway, welcome to the Wapak Eagles 691, and thank you so much for your service to this community. You know, service organizations are such a big part of parades and so many other things in the community that are both seen and unseen throughout the year. They just do an awful lot. You know, so, yeah, it's a pleasure to have the Eagles represented here tonight as well. Of course, what would be Wapak without Neil Armstrong and the legacy of space exploration that is so much a part of this town, you know, and with, of course, the Summer Moon Festival as well, and the Armstrong Air and Space Museum. Wishing you a happy Halloween tonight and a really cool astronaut costume. When I was a kid, I was so fascinated by space. I dressed up as an astronaut. It wasn't as good as that costume, but I thought it was pretty impressive. I used a white football helmet and some sort of a clear plastic thing for my visor, and I thought I was an astronaut that year. I really did. I was pretty sure of it. Speaking of service clubs, the Wapakoneta Lions Club has been serving the community for 67 years. The Lions work throughout the year raising money for disaster relief. Pilot Dog of Ohio, West Central Ohio Eye Bank, and they purchase eyeglasses for local students' DARE program as well. The Wapakoneta High School scholarships and many other local events in the community. And they want to thank the community for supporting their fundraising projects. Without your help, they would not be able to finance all their ventures. Thank you from the whole Wapakoneta Lions Club, serving the community. Check them out, Wapak Lions at bright.net. Victoria, I think the police are coming to arrest you, maybe. Me?
Yeah.
That could be. I don't know, but certainly some loud sirens tonight, so you might want to pull over and grab some candy if you can. Maybe somebody's in trouble for eating too much candy. That could happen.
That could definitely be it.
Yeah. The Wapak High School Drama Club represented here tonight. They are proud to present The Wizard of Oz, January 19th through the 21st. And I believe that's Dorothy and her dog Toto.
It is.
They are not in Kansas anymore. They're actually in Wapak. Please call the high school for more information about purchasing tickets, and they certainly hope to see you there again January 19th through the 21st for their presentation of The Wizard of Oz. A big part of drug and safety education is the DARE program, and the Auglaize County Sheriff's DARE program, very active in this community under the direction of Deputy Samuel Blank, and they reach every student in Auglaize County, teaching them to live a dare-free life. Thank you so much for the message you provide to our students and our youth today. Such a vital message, and we appreciate your service. So Victoria, growing up, did you have a favorite costume? Does one year stand out to you?
Not really.
No?
I think it changed every year.
It would change every year? Well, I mentioned the astronaut costume. My other favorite costume, I think, now I know you're not a Dukes of Hazzard fan, but for me growing up, Dukes of Hazzard was everything. And I wanted to be Roscoe, the sheriff.
Oh.
But my best friend, who was a couple years older than me, insisted that he was going to be Roscoe. So I lost that. I couldn't be Roscoe. I had to be Boss Hogg, who's a rather rotund man. So I had to put a pillow in there and get a white suit and a white cowboy hat, and I went as Boss Hogg. That's my second most memorable Halloween costume.
I feel very bad for you.
We are looking at Lyman Memorial Hospital, and their Lincoln Family Practice is now open 7 days a week, Monday through Friday, 8 to 8, and Saturday and Sunday, 8 to 2. Let me tell you, these family practices that are springing up and have been in the surrounding communities are really handy, Victoria.
They really are.
Yeah, if you need a doctor, you know you can go to these practices like the Lincoln Family Practice and see a physician or nurse practitioner. They'll take care of you, and it's great that they're open when they are. Monday through Friday, 8 to 8. Saturday and Sunday, 8 to 2. They're open 7 days a week, and that is very reassuring, especially knowing that you can get off work and still go there until 8 o'clock in the evening, so that's wonderful. Boy Scout and Cub Scout Troop 9 is here. I was a Scout, Victoria.
I didn't know you were.
I'm bragging a little, but I was an Eagle Scout. I got to brag about that when I can. And Scouting is a year-round program uniquely designed to meet the needs of boys and their families. The program offers fun and challenging activities that promote the character development and physical fitness. Family involvement is an essential part of the program, and parents are encouraged to play an active role in making the most of the short time they have to impact the lives of children. Scouting is designed to be experienced outdoors with hiking and camping and mountain biking and skateboarding and BMX, mountain climbing, kayaking, whitewater rafting. These are just some of the Scouts' outdoor experiences. Contact Troop 9, Pack 9 at First United Methodist Church for your boy to join Scouting. We'll return in a moment to the 68th Annual Wapakoneta Halloween Parade.
Strength is about so much more than the body. It's about being together, serving, sharing, and caring for those around us. It's about keeping score in the heart rather than on a scoreboard. Be a part of a community that builds more than your body. At the Wapakoneta Family YMCA.
Welcome back to the 68th Annual Wapakoneta Halloween Parade. I'm Dave.
I'm Victoria.
92.1 The Frog, and these guys look familiar. These
Hey,
are
we know those guys.
co-workers. We almost hate to admit it sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes we do.
But Garrett driving the Frog van and Troy right behind him. That would be the midday guy and our afternoon guy on 92.1 The Frog. And you're home for Dave and Victoria in the morning. And then this is 104.9 The Eagle. Another
and
one of our
Tyler.
Yeah, they got Tyler driving the van. And 104.9 The Eagle is your home of that morning show with Phil, Billy, and Leslie. And Chris Connor's your midday maven. Meet Matthews in the afternoon and Alice Cooper Nights, classic rock that really rocks with 104.9 The Eagle. Miller Auto, 24/7 towing and recovery, any state, any load, anytime. Any state, Victoria.
That's a lot.
I wonder if they would do Hawaii. Probably, well, let's just say that they will.
Yeah.
They say they'll do Hawaii, they will. But what a reassuring thing to know. You know, when you're stopped on the side of the road, Victoria, you know what that's like. I know what that's like.
Exactly.
You just want a tow truck. And
Yep.
if it's the middle of winter, you just want to be towed somewhere as fast as you can, and Miller Auto will take care of you. So make sure you get them stored in your phone or whatever you got to do. So when you need them, you've got them ready to go. These remote control cars I see here, Victoria, coming next, must be part of Dad's Toy Shop. I love Dad's Toy Shop so much. You and I have both been in there many times.
Oh, yeah.
With JP, and the toys they have there is like going back in a time machine for me. And they've got, you know, model rockets, model trains. I love all that stuff.
Me too.
The slot cars.
Oh,
I don't know if we saw that, but the major remote control car jump here with a portable ramp. And thanks to Dad's Toy Shop, your area's largest hobby shop, they sell fun at Dad's Toy Shop. What a great place that would be to work every day. You get to go in and just play all day.
Yeah, that would be fun.
And yeah, absolutely. Dad's Toy Shop. Up next, Kiss Seamless Siding. 38 years in the old hometown business. It's the siding and gutters without the quacks. You know, with vinyl siding, Victoria, you can put that on your house, and if you do it with the wrong company, it starts to get all warpy and starts to stain and starts to crack, and you see those seams real easily, and that's what I like about Kiss Seamless Siding. It's just well made, and you don't see any of the seams. It just looks solid year after year after year. And thanks to Kiss Seamless Siding for being in this parade here tonight in downtown Wapak. I hear a marching band.
I do too.
That must be the Houston High School Marching Band. Houston, Ohio, Shelby County. The band is directed by Dave Reister and led by Becca Sealanders. And and they're looking outstanding tonight with everybody once again in costume. Where's Waldo, Victoria? Right there, holding the band. I found Waldo.
You're very good.
No problem. Everybody's in costume, looking really good here with the Houston High School Marching Band. I actually got chills, Victoria. I got chills just now. I really did. Thank you to Wapak for not only coming out tonight, but for allowing us to be a part of tonight's parade. It's a real thrill for us, Dave and Victoria from 92.1 The Frog. We love being here. Of all the parades that we see every season, I guess all throughout the year, this is my favorite by far.
Me too.
It's just such a mammoth parade, and the crowd really gets into it. So much candy. I would wonder if there are any stats on how much candy is actually purchased and tossed out tonight.
You know, maybe we should try and organize that. And
I went into a Dollar General today, and somebody was in there just before me. They bought $200 worth of candy, and I knew it was for tonight's parade. Or they were just really hungry. I don't know.
Yeah.
We know these guys, Village Green and Cobblestone Creations. We've been there. Village Green Floral and Garden Center partners with Cobblestone Creations to bring you the ultimate in landscape design. They also specialize in floral decor from any event and Christmas decor as well. Give them a call at Village Green along with Cobblestone Creations. American Chevrolet Buick GMC represented tonight with some fine vehicles. Looking really good. Nice and shiny. Thank you to American Chevrolet Buick GMC for your participation in tonight's parade. Officers walking down, reminding the kids to back up off the streets because you can get awfully excited when the candy starts flying.
Yep,
Victoria.
guys. Stay back a little bit, close to the sidewalks.
Right. Well, to me, I understand because you just want candy.
Oh yeah, you just want the candy.
You want the candy. Welcome to Auglaize County Board of Developmental Disabilities. The Auglaize County Board of Developmental Disabilities is thankful for the local support it receives and working to fulfill their mission of ensuring that individuals with developmental disabilities have access to quality supports, providing them with opportunities to live, learn, work, and play. We'll return in a moment to the 68th annual Wapakoneta Halloween Parade.
When you see an orange truck, you think GA Windsor & Son Company. But the next time you see an orange GA Windsor & Son truck, we want you to think green. Why green? Because GA Windsor & Son are the original recyclers. Using a modern fleet of trucks, GA Windsor & Son Company collects food co-products from restaurants, food retailers, and food manufacturers in Ohio, Indiana, Michigan, and Kentucky. These food co-products are used to manufacture quality livestock and pet care feed ingredients. So the next time you see an orange GA Windsor & Son truck, think green.
Hello, Frost Roofing.
Frost Roofing holds the same core values our company was founded upon nearly 9 decades ago. We proudly provide quality craftsmanship and top-notch service to each client we serve. We're licensed by several major roofing manufacturers to give you the right recommendations at the best value for your investment. With state-of-the-art equipment, cutting-edge technology, and our honest way of doing business, Frost Roofing is our area's preferred commercial roofing experts. To learn more, visit frost-roofing.com or call 419-739-ROOF.
We're back with the 68th annual Wapakoneta Halloween Parade. I'm Dave Woodward from 92.1 The Frog. Thrilled to be along with you here tonight. We appreciate being invited on such a fine night as well. The weather is absolutely fantastic here. You couldn't ask for a better crowd as well. Everybody having a good time tonight. I see all kinds of kids in all kinds of costumes. Parents actually also with bags full of candy, and I don't blame them. You get as much candy as you can here at the Wapakoneta Halloween Parade. This is my favorite parade. I've said that already. It's just such a wonderful community event here in downtown Wapakoneta, and such a long parade as well, going all the way from the fairgrounds. I've been in this parade. I've been here as an MC as well, and let me tell you, when you're in the thick of it, you've got to have candy. If you run out of candy, you are in trouble. Hopefully, GA Windsor has plenty of candy, because I believe they are next up in tonight's parade. I'm thinking it's Monsters, Inc. I think I'm right about that. Monsters, Inc. characters represented here. Holy cow. Back flips going on, forward flips. All I know is I would fall on my butt. There's no way I could do that. I would try and I would hurt myself. G.A. Windsor represented with an outstanding Monsters, Inc. trailer. Holy cow, they put a lot of work into that. They are pulling the Dance Center, located here in Wapakoneta. They've been teaching dance to area students for 58 years. The Dance Center teaches all styles of dance, including ballet, point, hip-hop, lyrical, jazz, tap, and tumbling. The Dance Center offers competitive dance and tumbling teams, along with competitive cheer teams that have won national championship titles, all of them. Many of the students have received college scholarships, performed on their college dance and cheer teams, and have performed at Kings Island, Disney World, and on cruise ships. The Dance Center has alumni that have danced all over the United States. The Dance Center students have performed at many local events, including the Hometown Holiday, area nursing homes, Faith, Fit, and Healthy, and other local parades. The Dance Center staff is trained with those top in the performing industry, and the Dance Center is proud to be part of such a great community event, and would like to thank the Chamber for hosting the Halloween parade. Thank you for being so good at what you do. So much better than me. I'm not a dancer. I can watch it. I can watch Dancing with the Stars, but you don't want me out there trying to do any sort of tango. I'll get tangled. Crown Limousine represented tonight with some fine vehicles. What a great way to do up your next event. Riding inside one of these beauties from Crown Limousine, that is fantastic. Amazing party buses. Those are really sharp looking. Thank you to Crown Limousine for being here tonight. I wish I was in one of those right now. Maybe they could drive me home in one of those. That's how you got to do this parade. Is in one of these Crown Limousine buses. That's the right way to do it. Owen Kitchen and Bath represented. They've got showrooms in both Wapak and Lima. They'll do a fantastic job. I've seen their handiwork. They've done some work for us, and they do a fine job. Hello, Owen Kitchen and Bath. Check out their showrooms. Redo your whole kitchen, redo your bathroom, make it shine, make it nice with Owen Kitchen and Bath. You need countertops, flooring, carpentry, backsplashes, custom tile showers, they'll do it for you. With Owen Kitchen and Bath, give them a call today in Wapak or in Lima. So many vehicles, they could probably put in 1,000 kitchens and baths a day. That's all I can imagine. The Art Club is here. The Wapak High School Art Club is on a haunted roller coaster ride full of adventure and screams. Some wonderful artwork from the Wapak High School Art Club. You can tell just by looking at their faces. They know what they're doing. Great face paintings, great costumes from them, and representing a roller coaster ride. There they go. Down, up, side, side. That is great. That is the first time I've ever seen anybody impersonate a roller coaster. Probably the last time as well. The Wapakoneta Education Association is here. They're a group of educators within the Wapakoneta City School District. You can find 175 members in the classroom, walking the halls and even on the fields and courts, representing the Wapakoneta Redskins. Each day they strive to be the difference. Welcome to the Wapakoneta Education Association. The Rupert Kossel School Board Committee is here. Vote Greg Rupert for Brian Kossel for Wapakoneta City Schools School Board. There they are. Getting down. Greg Rupert and Brian Kossel. That's how they do it. Out there hitting the campaign trail. It's what you got to do. And they're certainly represented well here tonight in the Wapakoneta Halloween Parade.
Mr. Mayor,
You know, somebody's got to keep the lights on, and the City of Wapak Light Department is here tonight. You don't really appreciate how important those lights are until you need them, and they're not there, and that's when these guys rush in and fix them. So thank you to them for being here tonight. Thank you, City of Wapakoneta Light Department, for keeping the lights on. Kind of like Motel 6, they'll leave the light on for you. And we do appreciate all your work. Haynes Forest and Greenhouses are here, celebrating 60 years in the business this year. Join them on Sunday, November 5th from noon to 5 for their annual open house. Make sure to check out their new personalized laser products, women's clothing boutique, and much more at Haynes Forest and Greenhouses. That song can mean only one thing. The Wapak Family YMCA is here, offering something for everyone. Sports, personal training, and even art theater groups. Stop in and take a tour. Check out the Wapak Family YMCA. Also represented here tonight, the Oglaze County Council on Aging. Outstanding Seniors for 2017, sponsored by Oglaze County Council on Aging. Murray and Barbara Fitzgerald here tonight. And congratulations to you, fine, outstanding seniors. Again, I'm Dave from 92.1 The Frog. Thrilled to be with you here tonight. We appreciate the Wapakoneta Chamber of Commerce for allowing us to MC tonight and to be in this parade. We love coming here every single year, and I think that you probably do too. It certainly shows on the faces of all the spectators here. Everybody's having a good time here tonight in downtown Wapakoneta. I think I'm starting to tell, I can see that these kids have had some candy. There's some sugar coursing through the veins of some of these kids. They're having a good time. They're dancing around. The YMCA song's still playing. They're having a great time tonight. Let's hope the weather's like this every single year, knock on wood. It doesn't get much better than this. I hear some sort of vehicle hum coming down the street. Something rather large, making its way down Oglaze Street. Looks like a tractor. If I knew my tractors better, I would tell you what year and model that was, but I would just be guessing. That might be an International Harvester. I can't see from here. I've stopped trying to even guess. But being pulled by that tractor is the Petersburg parishes, including Bodkin's Immaculate Conception, Freiburg St. John, Rhine St. Lawrence, and Wapakoneta St. Joseph churches, all served by Father Pat Sloniker and Father Sean Wilson. The Petersburg parishes remind you that Jesus Christ makes saints out of everyday sinners. All are welcome to join them this weekend at church. Thank you to the Petersburg parishes for being here tonight. Getting old doesn't have to be scary at Elmcroft Senior Living. So even though it's Halloween, it doesn't have to feel that way. Elmcroft certainly getting into the spirit tonight, and thank you to Elmcroft Senior Living. Looking good. Thank you guys for being here. Steve Bauer is a longtime Deschequit Township resident and former 20-year township trustee. Steve is again seeking the position of trustee. He's been an active member of the community as a longtime parishioner of the St. Joe Catholic Church. Steve is looking forward to bringing a stronger focus on fiscal responsibility for the Deschequit Township residents. Up, I see him. That must be the Wapakoneta Cherokee midget football team being held in there by the caution tape on that trailer. They look like they're dying to get out. In fact, they look like they've gotten out. They've escaped. The Wapakoneta Cherokees football team finished up their regular season on Sunday. The varsity team finished their regular season 5-1, earning them first place in the Block O division. The varsity team is heading to the playoffs this Sunday against the St. Mary's Colts in Elida. They're coached under the direction of Mel Applin, Jim Hagman, Paul Rogers, and Donnie Schnarr. The JV team finished their season Sunday with a 2-4 record in the Block O division. They're coached under the direction of Chaz Williams, Sean Shaner, Scott Hurley, and Nick Martin. The Wapakoneta Cherokees were invited to play in the Red Zone games at the Indianapolis Colts Lucas Oil Stadium. What a thrill that must have been. And they'll be traveling to Indianapolis on November 5th and have a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to play on an NFL field. So they're going to be doing that on November 5th, and what a thrill that's going to be. I can only imagine. Congratulations to the Wapakoneta Cherokee midget football team. There's an old tractor, part of Buckeye Farm Antiques. Look at that, an old John Deere. I know that. I can read. Thank you to them, Buckeye Farm Antiques, for being here. Always remember, they're at the Shelby County Fairgrounds Memorial Day weekend. Wow, some nice tractors making their way down Ogway Street here tonight. I wouldn't want to take those out of the field. I think those are showpieces. Dismounting from the tractor. That tractor is not being driven by anybody. Wow, that is a little bit of a stunt right there. Dismounting from the tractor, getting back on. That's almost an Olympic level event that I just witnessed. Right there. Once again, I'm Dave from 92.1 The Frog. Never hurts to remind you who your MC is this evening. Thank you for having me out here and everybody else from 92.1 The Frog. Thrilled to be part of the telecast as well. It's a lot of fun, and thank you for watching. Thank you for coming out here tonight. Those lights must be from the Cridersville Volunteer Fire Department, proudly serving the residents of Cridersville and the vicinity since 1856. We are looking and a 2001 Freightliner Heavy Rescue. When you need these guys and girls, and you need them now. So without your volunteer fire department, you don't have a whole lot. Thank you to them for serving such an important organization in the community of Cridersville. Jeff Schaub, running for Township Trustee of Deschiquet Township, asking for your vote. Welcome, Jeff Schaub. Asking your vote for trustee of Deschiquet Township. A little candy never hurts. Never hurts. The more candy, the better. Overseeing the regulation of our four-legged friends, the Auglaize County Dog Warden is here tonight. They're asking that you follow them on Facebook so you can help return dogs back to their homes. If everybody did that, how much easier it would be to return dogs to their homes in Auglaize County. Tonight, they are 101 Dalmatians, as you can see. They even have a tail. That is unique. And there's Cruella de Vil. There's some Dalmatians. I don't know if I see 101 of them. There's enough of them here tonight to make the Auglaize County Dog Warden proud. Lima Dental Associates represented tonight with offices in Lima, New Bremen, Spencerville, and 4 convenient locations overall to serve you. Check out their Facebook page at Lima Dental. Keep smiling. For information about this year's Candy for the Troops Halloween buyback, contact them. It's a wonderful thing that they're doing there at Lima Dental Associates. So have some candy, maybe make sure you brush and floss afterwards. Long, hard struggle has hauled Wilson's footballs for 17 years. I never actually thought about who does all the hauling of those footballs. Of course, the footballs for the NFL made in Ada, and Wilson put the wrap on their trailer for the 50th anniversary of the Super Bowl in San Francisco. Next year's Super Bowl will be in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Looking good. Long, hard struggle. The Girl Scouts of Western Ohio, Unit 209, represented here tonight. Thank you, girls, for all you're doing in the community and for being here. Dressed up in all kinds of costumes tonight, hopefully getting their share of candy as well, or at least passing some out. It's the Jackson Center High School Band. Belting out those tunes tonight. The Jackson Center Tiger Marching Band performs year-round at regional festivals, parades, and community events. I especially like those sunglasses on that saxophone player. I don't know if you can see out of those or not, but you haven't hit anybody yet. So you must be doing pretty good. You need a haircut? I need a haircut badly. That's why you gotta trust Great Clips for all your styling needs. They're out on Bell Fountain Street. It's gonna be great. Great Clips. One of my favorite places to go is Lowe's Home Improvement. I could spend days in Lowe's Home Improvement. Shop your local Wapak Lowe's and stop by to meet your project specialist. They are so helpful there. They're available 7 days a week to help you love where you live with Lowe's. And I imagine you get these Halloween inflatables there as well. Love Lowe's so much. I think I've probably bought at least one item of everything in Lowe's at some time or another, and I keep going back. We also want to welcome here tonight Rick J. Place, running for Township Trustee, asking for your vote in the election. Welcome to Rick J. Place. I think I see another youth football team coming up the street. I don't want to mess with them. They're fierce. They'll tackle you. The Uniopolis Browns midget football team, 64 years old. They don't look it though. They look pretty young. 64 years old together as a team. That is pretty amazing. And they look tough. They are the Browns. What a great program, and what great kids. Part of the Uniopolis Browns youth football. I'm telling you, it's still nice and warm out here at the Wapakoneta Halloween Parade. We're looking at a temperature here of, I would say, mid-60s. Trying to find out here. '62. You can't ask for a better night than tonight. Light breeze, candy in the air. Miller Masonry, restoration specialists. They do chimney repair and tuck pointing and pressure washing, brick and block replacement, waterproofing at an affordable price. You know where you've got cracks in your foundation, your chimney. That's why you got to give Miller Masonry a call at 419-604-8494. Food trucks are huge right now, and Nourish You is one of the best. Food truck catering and body wellness company, Nourish You, serving Wapak and Lima. Visit their Facebook page for the current menu and schedule. And when you see the Nourish You food truck, you better run over there and get yourself something delicious and good for you. That's what Nourish You is all about. We are looking at royalty, ladies and gentlemen, the Auglaize County Junior Fair Court. The 2017 Auglaize County Junior Fair Court features King Adam Vogel, Queen Michaela Fisher, first runner-up King Kyler Pringer, first runner-up Queen Kelly Wilker, and court members Dawson Hermian, Brandon Odell, Evan Vogel, Joanna Frankenberg, Rebecca Lumkel, and Laura Wilker. Thank you and congratulations, royalty. Royalty here before us at the Wapakoneta Halloween Parade. Wapak Ford, a big part of the community. And here is a super crew from Wapak Ford. If you're looking for a new or used vehicle, or if your current ride needs some repairs, you know what I'm talking about. This team can help. Great service, honest people, and the best prices. That's the Wapak Ford way. Botkins Fire Department here in full force tonight with engine 261. I'm telling you, if you need some sort of water in a hurry, that thing probably holds more than I can even imagine. No idea how many gallons would be in there. But they're there if you need them. Thank you to the Botkins Fire Department for that. And that means, that horn means get out of the way. Buffalo Wings and Rings. If you have not been there yet, you are missing out. I'm partial to the garlic sauce myself. Buffalo Wings and Rings, custom flavors and custom heat. Juicy burgers and fresh salads, right next to Sam's Club at Eastgate in Lima. Game time just got better at Buffalo Wings and Rings. I hear music. I hear dance music. That must mean extreme dance and ton of fun tumbling. They are located at 15041 Wapak Fisher Road in Wapak, and they are amazing, and they want you to choose to be amazing with them. So contact Extreme Dance and Ton of Fun Tumbling today to get involved and be a part of it. Holy cow. Amazing flips and tumbles that I wouldn't even want to try. That is incredible. Nice job. Those back flips and forward flips. Holy cow. I just get nervous thinking about that. I couldn't do a cartwheel. I couldn't do a forward roll right now if my life depended on it. But these boys and girls of Extreme Dance, a Ton of Fun Tumbling, they know how to do it because they've got instructors that know how to teach it. Oh, wow, that is amazing stuff from Extreme Dance and Ton of Fun Tumbling. Kogi Heating and Plumbing is up next. And they wish you a happy Halloween. To all from the crew at Kogi Plumbing and Heating in St. Mary's. Still looking at some extreme dance and Ton of Fun Tumbling. Getting down. You can tell what an active organization Extreme Dance and Ton of Fun Tumbling is in more ways than one. Not only active physically, but just a lot of people involved with that organization. Boy, what a big crowd and big group from Extreme Dance and Ton of Fun Tumbling. Kogi Heating and Plumbing wish you a happy Halloween. Out of St. Mary's, need help with your plumbing and heating, they're the guys to call. Make sure you put them in your phone, have them ready to go in case you need them. You know, when you need plumbing or heating, you need it. And they're here to help you out. I love that black cat on top of there, that's pretty cool. It's staring right at me, it's creeping me out a little bit. It's looking right at me. Give them a call today at 419-394-4694. They are your Bryant Heating and Cooling Systems dealer as well. Water lines, and sewers, and gas lines, and well pumps, 24/7 service since 1952. Again, it's a pleasure to be with you here tonight. Here in downtown Wapak. Thank you for inviting myself, Dave Woodward, out here from 92.1 The Frog to MC tonight's parade. Absolutely love being here, and it's an honor to be here with you tonight. So much fun. I do believe that we are looking at a limo bus from Lucky Limo, LLC. Lucky Limo is available for all your transportation needs. No party is too big or too small. Call Lucky Limo today and let them roll for you. I'm going to be revealing a little bit of my age here, but I remember going to prom in a limo, and I remember calling all my friends on the car phone. This was 1989, or 90, I guess, and telling all my friends, like I said, guess where I'm calling from? And they'd be like, where? And I'd say, a car. I'm on a car phone. And they were just amazed. Amazed by that. Now that's not a big deal. But Lucky Limo is, so make sure you give me a call today, 419-236-3964. N&H Kettle Corn and Tasty Meats and Fried Treats. Like them on Facebook. The best kettle corn this side of the Mississippi. They do popcorn bars and weddings and fundraisers. All your popcorn needs are covered with N&H Kettle Corn. And believe me, you don't know all the things that can be done with popcorn until you've had N&H Kettle Corn. Delicious stuff, and their tasty meats. I can vouch personally for their fried treats as well. the Harvest Baptist Church to preach, teach, worship, and witness in such a way that people will never be the same again. Attend a service at the Harvest Baptist Church, see what they're all about. Block Insurance, driving what I would guess is late 40s, early, I'm going to say 40s, maybe 50s, I don't know. I'm really just guessing, and any car experts out there can tell. But Block Insurance, call them for free insurance review, auto, farm, home, business, and life. They work for you at 102 Northwood in Wapak. The Waynesfield Goshen Marching Band is here. They perform at all home and away football games. The Bath Band Spectacular and the Allen East Mustang Brass Marching Band Invitational, as well as the Waynesfield Goshen Homecoming Parade and the Wapak Halloween Parade. Naturally, the theme of the band is this season is all about movies, so enjoy the Waynesfield Goshen Marching Band. Happy Halloween and go Tigers! I believe I see Marilyn Monroe there. Trying to see who else I can pick out. Jason is there. I like the horse head. I'm not sure I can tell you what movie the horses are from, but pick a horse movie and that's probably it. That's what we're gonna say. Craig Riedel lives in Defiance and is state representative for Ohio's 82nd House District. Craig is a service-minded man who feels the duty to help his community and neighbors. Craig and his wife, Danette, have 2 adult children who are both graduates of Ohio State. Craig and Ohio State graduate himself, and Danette have been married for 29 years. The Wapak Middle School Art Club is here. Step back in time with the Wapak Middle School Art Club back to the Black Plague through the ages of Monty Python's Holy Grail. As we invite you to bring out your dead, perfect theme for Halloween. And who doesn't love some Monty Python and the Holy Grail? I must have seen that movie 1,000 times. Not quite dead yet. The Auglaize County Special Olympics thanks the community for their support. Their motto is, let me win, but if I cannot win, let me be brave in the attempt. Great motto. Great way to live. I've just been handed a flyer from the Auglaize County Special Olympics. They have events in your area, calling for those 8 years old and up. Basketball and bocce ball and track and field and bowling and swimming. Just give Dave Axe a call at 419-733-4974 for an interest. Make sure you like Auglaize County Special Olympics on Facebook and welcome all athletes and volunteers. Thank you for being a part of this 68th annual Wapakoneta Halloween Parade. Mike Moore, part of the Nationals in bowling, part of the Auglaize County Special Olympics, just went by, so congratulations. That's quite an honor. West Staff is the longest locally owned and operated employment service in Auglaize County, bridging the gap for employers and employees. Now hiring. Contact West Staff. They'll change your life. The Wapak Chiefs midget football team is here. And just like many of the other midget football teams we've seen tonight, they're in some sort of cage. That's the only way you can keep them safe and keep everybody else safe from these terrors on the field, the Wapak Chiefs midget football team. I'm telling you, this is a long parade, and by the time you get to this point in the parade, you can be pretty tired, but those guys look like they're still ready to get out there on the field and kick some butt. So good to see the Wapak Chiefs midget football team here tonight as well. I see some four-legged friends. That would be the Auglaize County Humane Society walking those dogs. The mission of the Auglaize County Humane Society is to provide a safe and sheltering environment for the homeless animals of today, to ensure they're placed in good homes for tomorrow. Next time you're considering a new addition to your family, make sure you adopt and contact the Humane Society serving Auglaize County. 419-738-7808. Wapakoneta Antiques and Specialty Shops are a group of downtown merchants who join their efforts and talents to promote a great small town shopping experience. Wapakoneta Antique and Specialty Shops sponsors monthly events in conjunction with their first Friday late nights. Be sure to shop local in downtown Wapakoneta for the holiday open house November 3rd through the 5th, sponsored by the Wapakoneta Antique and Specialty Shops. One of my favorite parts of downtown Wapakoneta is all the little shops downtown. It's a little like going back in time. Certainly, I would say it's small town USA, and that is in big part to the Wapakoneta Antique and Specialty Shop. Wapak Warriors midget football represented here tonight as well. They are loud and proud. Welcome, guys. They look intimidating. I'm pretty sure if I got out there in the field with them, I would be tackled in a hurry. I would be out and down for the count. Up next, Dwight Steinke for trustee, taking part in tonight's Halloween parade here in downtown Wapakoneta. That would be the Botkins High School Marching Band, I hear, under the direction of Paula Owen. Their field commander is Daniel Schwartz, daughter of Tom and Janet Schwartz. And they are sounding good. Watkins for being here tonight. The Auglaize County Cattlemen's Association represented tonight. With us today, we have the Auglaize County Cattlemen's Association Beef Princess, Jenna Orahood. She's in the 7th grade at Wapak Middle School. Welcome, Jenna. The Auglaize County Cattlemen's Association is an extensive of the Ohio Cattlemen's Association of the National Beef Council. MJ Cleaning, retiring at the end of the year. It's been a long run and a great success. Thanks to everyone for their business and support over the years. We're going to miss you, MJ Cleaning. The New Horizon Music Studio. Up next, they're here showing their love for music and candy with the Candyland float. Looking really good. Somebody put a lot of work into that. Located in Botkins, Ohio, New Horizon serves the local communities by offering private music lessons to students of all ages. You may have seen some of their students performing at various local events and festivals. The New Horizon students and their music instructor, Kristen Balbo, hope you enjoy their sweet ride and wish everyone this year a happy Halloween. R. Andrew Augsburger asking for your vote for judge on November 7th. He's been working to make a difference for you right here in Ogways County for the past 20 years as an assistant prosecutor, now seeking to be your judge. A lot of the kids wondering, where's the candy? Just keep the candy going and we'll be all okay. Little candy never hurts when you're running for office of any sort. There's no doubt that your weekly shopping should include a trip to Walter Meats. Walter & Sons Incorporated, your hometown meat processor, with a variety of ready-to-eat and quick-prepare items. The business has been serving Wapakoneta and surrounding towns since 1912. Stop in their retail store located at 808 North Dixie Highway. Get yourself some delicious Walter & Sons meats. I like the hot dog costume. Kind of lays it out there for you. Kind of tells you what it is. I like it. It's working for me. Check out Walter & Sons Meats. Motorific Excursions are here, and they wish everyone a spooktacular Halloween. They are transportation to your destination for a howling good time. We know Motorific quite well at 92.1 The Frog, and they are fantastic. Let me tell you, give me a call today at 419-303-3580 for Motorific Excursions. Uh-oh, Texas Roadhouse. I can smell that Cinnabutter. Texas Roadhouse from Lima, located just off I-75, exit 125, right next to Sam's Club. Is Tessa in there anywhere? Is that Tessa up on there? There's Tessa, passing out candy from Texas Roadhouse. Tessa and Ken, Texas Roadhouse, doing such a great job. Known for their hand-cut steaks, fall-off-the-bone ribs, ice-cold beers, and legendary margaritas. Can't forget the bread with that delicious butter. I'm telling you, they know what it's all about. At Texas Roadhouse, you do too. Sometimes I like to just break peanuts and put them all over my floor and pretend I'm at Texas Roadhouse when I can't get there. It's great, great experience and great food. John Limbert asking to be reelected for Does She Quit Township Trustee. Hope you'll give him your consideration. Nice to see him tonight in the parade as well here in Wapakoneta. The 68th annual Halloween parade. What a great tradition in such a great town. I'm proud to be a part of it as well. Thank you for having me here. My name is Dave Woodward from 92.1 The Front. The Uniopolis Fire Department, always there when you need them, in a pinch. And they're here tonight with an ambulance and a heavy truck, ready to go at a moment's notice. hopefully won't be needed tonight for anything other than passing out some candy. Furion Staffing Services in St. Mary's is a locally owned and operated agency that serves Auglaize, Mercer, and Shelby counties. They have great new jobs available and close to home. Stop by or visit applyohio.com. Jobs everywhere, I'm hearing lately. Hearing there's a real wide open job market, so if you're looking for a change, you want to upgrade, you want a new career, you want just something to bring home the Benjamins, check out Furion today. Another place I could spend hours in is O'Reilly Auto Parts, home of the low price guarantee. I'm no car expert, but I know they've got experts there that'll help us out. And so if you need something, you got to stop by O'Reilly. Liking the dinosaur, by the way. I would actually love it if I could go to an O'Reilly Auto Parts store and the dinosaur was still there. That would actually be kind of neat. So if I need some auto parts, I get the regular service men and women there, but then I also get a dinosaur helping me out, picking out the best oil or the best wipers or what have you. But it's good to see them here tonight. Dinosaur making the acquaintance of many children here. It's not every day you see a dinosaur in a parade. High-fiving, and it's true, by the way, the Tyrannosaurus Rex really appears to have tiny hands. Still a lot of parade left here tonight. I'd say we have about another 20 or so, maybe more, to pass through here. So it's far from over. And that's one of the things I love about the Wapakoneta Halloween Parade. It's such a big parade, such a big community event every year. Obviously, it's become a tradition here in Wapakoneta, a proud tradition. And a great way to dress up and have some fun and have some candy. I am dressed up, by the way, as a spider. Now, I realize you can't see me, but I am dressed up as a spider. I have, I guess you'd say, 8 appendages. I'm not sure which are arms and which are legs, but I have 8, and I keep tripping on them. It's not easy to be a spider. I can vouch for that for sure. But all of us today at work dressed up in anticipation of tonight's parade. Some of my coworkers were wizards, pirate, we had a rock star, and I'm trying to think of what else we had. We had me as a spider. Things are getting underway once again here in Wapakoneta, and D&M Fencing of Spencerville, Ohio, proud to be a part of this year's parade. They're your local fencing contractor, installing residential, commercial, and agricultural fences of all kinds, specializing in automated gate systems as well. That sounds pretty slick. So if you need one of those, you give them a call at D&M Fencing. What do they say about keeping good neighbors? Put up a fence. They can help you out. D&M Fencing. Residential, commercial, and agricultural needs. Welcome to them. That's quite a truck. I imagine that truck could break through just about any fence, but possibly not a D&M fence. It might be no match for that. Hercules the Redneck Limo, by the way, is the name of that vehicle. The Face Paint Crew is a family-owned and operated business from Botkins, Ohio. They provide multiple services, including face painting, henna tattoos, glitter tattoos. For over 8 years, the Face Paint Crew has brought smiles and happiness and wonderful memories to every event that they've attended. Let Face Paint Crew bring all of the fun and excitement to your next birthday party, family picnic, or Halloween event. How many events have you attended where there's face painting? Those guys would come in handy for sure. Again, out of Botkins, they're called Face Paint Crew. Peace, Love, and Selfies, LLC. Mermaids Adeline Corsaro and Sawyer Magro. Pirates Alex Corsaro and Guy Colreiser and Crew Burkhart. This float made possible by grandparents Alan and Glenda McBride and Rick and Mary Stanley. Peace, Love, and Selfies. Represented here tonight. They'll make you walk the plank. The Haunted Town Hall in Lafayette, I've been there many times, and they always scare the pants off of me. Mayor Joseph is terrorizing Lafayette. They're just 10 miles east of Lima. An indoor attraction, open rain or shine, Fridays and Saturdays, 7:30 to midnight through October 28th. Come and find what Mayor Joseph has in store for you. Try their new attraction, the 5-minute escape room containment. I've tried that. I could not get out. Victoria and I both, from 92.1 The Frog, tried the containment. We got trapped in there with 15 seconds to spare. We could not figure it out, but it was a lot of fun. And the Haunted Town Hall, every year they change a thing or two in there, and it's great. I was scared out of my mind. So check them out. Community Health Pros of Trico. That might be Tri-County, Trico, I don't know. Community Health Professionals is a nonprofit organization that provides compassionate home health and hospice care to residents in Auglaize County. Community Health Pros Tri-County Office offers a complete range of in-home health care, including visiting nurses, hospice, private duty personal care assistants, physical therapy, occupational therapy, and speech therapy. What would Wapakoneta be without the FFA? Getting down on the farm with the FFA. Fruit sales begin in a few weeks. Contact them, your favorite FFA member, for more information. Learning to do and doing to learn. Earning to live and living to serve. That is the Wapakoneta FFA. The Goodwill Auto Auction is here. Daisy, the 1967 VW Bug, was donated to the Goodwill Auto Auction and restored. She promotes peace, love, goodwill, Easter seals. Daisy encourages the community to support programs for people with disabilities by donating just one car, truck, boat, or RV to the Goodwill Auto Auction. That is one fine-looking love bug from the Goodwill Auto Auction. David Weilbacher, candidate for Auglaize County Municipal Court Judge. Mr. Weilbacher is a native of Auglaize County. He graduated from Memorial High School in St. Mary's. He attended the University of Findlay with top honors and is a 3-time All-American Wrestling. He obtained his law degree from Cleveland Marshall College of Law. David Weilbacher for Auglaize County Municipal Court Judge. He asks for your vote. Pretty fancy get up there with the electric chair. And that is a pretty impressive trailer there. I don't know if they're able to vote for him or not. not sure they're registered in this county. Petrified Forest, by the way, check them out at 22499 Bowser Road. Sylvan Learning Center of Wapak, Lima, and Delphus, where learning is personal. They've got their ACT prep service underway here shortly. Get signed up, add a few points to your ACT score, and you will get some dollars shaved off of college with Sylvan Learning Center. The Seth Thomas Company represented here tonight as well, property management, a fine member of the community, and thank you guys for being here tonight in the Halloween parade. I hear a bunch of engines. That must be the K&R Motor Derby. A group of friends just trying to pass the time started K&R in a backyard, and it's now a nonprofit organization of over a few hundred people who have celebrated their 21st year and give all the proceeds back to the community. They run the second Saturday of every September. Like them on Facebook. We just had a crash. We just had a major collision right here downtown. I believe one of those is a Craftsman, because I think that looks like my lawn tractor right there. Like them on Facebook, K&R Motor Derby. They look forward to serving the community. Make sure you check out the K&R Mower. I've been saying motor, and it's mower, by the way. I'm sorry. The Mower Derby, and that is September 8th. 2018 at the Oglaze County Fairgrounds here in Wapak. One letter makes all the difference. K&R Mower Derby. The Waffle House is here. I've been there many times at 2 a.m., probably more than I should have been. But you guys are delicious, and I love the Waffle House. Stop in for a bite today. Again, I'm Dave from 92.1 The Frog. It's a pleasure to be your MC here tonight in the 68th annual Halloween Parade in Wapak. Lucy is on Kiss FM, 93.9 Kiss FM, weekdays from 2 to 7. Make sure you follow Lucy on social media and give a listen to 93.9 Kiss FM from iHeartMedia in Lima. I like the shoes.
They're kissing in Wapakoneta. Lima's #1 music station. Hit music is what we do. 93.9 Kiss FM.
Where would we be without the Ohio Department of Transportation, especially when you need a plow? Paint a Plow, that's a program that they have. It's an effort to make the public more aware of ODOT's snow and ice operations and to promote public safety, as well as showcasing the talent of our local students. First in line, Wapakoneta High School, second, St. Mary's Middle School, and third and fourth, Waynesfield High School. Cashland, however, your home for payday loans. Let's not forget Cashland as well. Good of them to be in today's parade as well. Yeah, you really can't miss these plows. They're pretty big. So make sure you watch for those yellow and green lights. And for me, that's usually in the early morning hours. As I'm heading alert, you got those bad snowfalls. You can't miss those plows. Fighting snow, it's what they do. ODOT urging you to turn around, don't drown, don't try and drive through high standing water. You never know what you're getting into there, or high moving water for that matter. Plows are looking good, part of their Paint a Plow program. Just think, I hate to say it, but in a few weeks, months, we're going to be looking at these plows in a whole different way. But for tonight, it's a nice night here in downtown Wapakoneta. Of course, at the end of the parade, we get a visit from Mr. and Mrs. Claus. We're not that far away from that time of year, or from that moment in the parade, for that matter. I like to think I've been nice, not naughty. My wife might disagree. Not sure. Something I've never tried and you probably don't want to see is me belly dancing. But Troop Zephyr, they know what they're doing. They're Wapakoneta's one and only belly dance group. And these ladies and gents shake it twice a year at the Gypsy, Mystique, and Schoolhouse Rocks to raise money for local charity groups. You can find Troop Zephyr on Facebook and on YouTube, and they know how to shake it. There they go. Troop Zephyr getting down to their belly dancing weights. I feel like I'm in Timbuktu. I think they have belly dancing in Timbuktu. I don't know. But they've got it here in downtown Wapak with Troop Zephyr. We'll return to the 68th annual Wapakoneta Halloween Parade in a moment.
Casa Chic in Wapakoneta has what you need for game night. Cheer for our Redskins in sweatshirts, sweaters, handcrafted scarves, hats, and gloves. Casa Chic has a variety of vendors, each with a unique style of their own. From handcrafted pottery to knit items to an eclectic blend of home and garden decor to new and refurbished furniture for any room in your home. Come see what Casa Chic has for you.
Owen Kitchen and Bath Showroom has been family owned and operated since 1990. We can help you from start to finish with your entire project. Let one of our professional designers put the final touches on your project. Owen Kitchen and Bath now has 2 showrooms to better serve you in Wapakoneta and Lima. Owen Kitchen and Bath, cabinetry that will take your breath away at prices that won't.
welcome back to the 68th annual Wapakoneta Halloween Parade. Waiting on a train, I understand, and that happens, but you know, it only increases the fun, in my opinion, because you've got a long parade. And honestly, I'm always impressed with the length of the Wapakoneta Halloween Parade, going all the way from the fairgrounds to downtown, and everybody's still having fun here tonight. Lots of candy has been passed out, who knows how much. I want to welcome and thank those who are viewing on TSC Channel 2 tonight. It's a pleasure to be with you. My name is Dave Woodward with 92.1 The Frog. And I want to remind everybody who is listening out here on the streets downtown, everybody not at home, if you want to see a replay of this parade, see it on Game Face Ohio, TSC Channel 702. It'll be on there as well. And it's really a great thing to be with you here in a parade that has become so central to Wapakoneta. Part of their heritage now, I think, 68 years, that's nothing to sneeze at. And so many people dressed up and have fun. I am dressed up tonight as a spider, which some people think I'm some sort of an ant, but I'm actually a spider. And I probably should thank the costume shop that provided the costume for me tonight, which is Once Upon a Fantasy in Elida. They're always so nice to us there. Barb does a great job. The entire 92.1 The Frog crew is dressed up tonight. Our intern Tyler is a baseball player. Garrett is a pirate. Troy, a wizard. Challen, a rock star. And Victoria earlier, when she was with me, a cat. And it's just a great opportunity for us here to spend this beautiful evening with you. The weather has been so great, especially compared to last year. If you were here last year, you remember. Last year it was 40-degree temperatures and pouring rain. And we've really lucked out here tonight with this parade here in downtown Wapakoneta. Kids full of candy, and I think I see some stuffed bellies actually. I think these kids have probably had about their fill tonight. Always so much fun to get home and see exactly what wound up in your Halloween bag. So dark out, sometimes it's hard to tell. There's street lights here, of course, but still you don't always know until you get home and you pour that out. And it's so hard not to go for the best candies first. Believe it or not, and I think you're probably going to believe it, as a kid, I tried to find out how many licks it took to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Tootsie Pop. I sat there and counted, and by my count, it was 553. I clearly needed more hobbies when I was a kid. But it also depends on the pressure of the lick, the saliva. There's a lot of factors that go into it. So I encourage you, get your hands on one to find out for yourself. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Tootsie Pop? There's got to be some scientists working on that right now with a very well-funded study, I'm sure. Waiting to get moving here tonight. I guess we're waiting on a train. Make sure you look up Game Face Ohio, by the way, on Facebook. This is going to be rebroadcast on Game Face Ohio, tonight's parade, TSC Channel 702, and like them on Facebook. And you'll also be able to watch this on Facebook through their YouTube channel. So thanks to Game Face Ohio for stepping up and making the effort to do a telecast of this tonight, shoot video of this. A lot of volunteers and helpers putting time into all aspects of the parade, including this broadcast. And the judges. Judges wanting a shout out. That's the hardest thing, I think, is being a judge in these sort of situations where you gotta make a call. And it's a tough job. So many great parade floats and trailers we've seen here tonight, and great marching bands and great community organizations. Maybe some great candidates. I'm going to let you judge for that. We're not going to get into politics here. It looks like we're moving again here downtown Wapakoneta. Troop Zephyr still shaking it. Wapakoneta's one and only belly dance group. Let's give them a hand. We are getting close to the end of the parade, ladies and gentlemen. We will have a visit from Mr. and Mrs. Claus themselves. Again, I would offer to belly dance, but I don't think anybody wants to see that. Not for me, anyway. Still plenty of kids here wanting some candy, and hopefully those parade participants who are getting near the end of the parade route here still have some candy to give out. There is nothing more terrifying than being in a parade and running out of candy. Things can get ugly. McCullough Heating and Air Conditioning represented here tonight. Make sure you give them a call, 419-953-2423 for all your heating and air conditioning needs. Do I hear lawnmowers? I think I do. Up next, they're proud and they're loud. The Wapak Breakfast Optimist Precision Lawnmower Drill Team. Blue number, well, no, I spoke too soon there. Wapak Breakfast Optimist Precision Lawnmower Drill Team represented since 1987. The Wapakoneta Breakfast Optimist Club Precision Lawnmower Drill Team has performed in over 150 parades in front of over 1 million spectators. They have brought awards from the Minster Oktoberfest Parade, the Dayton Air Show, and the Cincinnati Reds Opening Day Parade. Inspired by club member Jim Smith and led by Todd Meyer, their fellow members take pride in customizing their own mowers. When not marching in parades, they support various local youth sports and plastic projects. Recently, the Breakfast Optimist organized the construction of a playground and future soccer complex at the Centennial School grounds for the kids of our community. This is our 30th consecutive appearance in the Wapakoneta Halloween Parade. Thank you to the Wapak Breakfast Optimist. And what a precision team that is. You can tell they've rehearsed at least an hour, maybe two. I see the culmination in sight of tonight's 68th annual Wapakoneta Halloween Parade. It is the entrance of Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus themselves. The guests of honor every year, always a tradition to finish up the parade, and we are not that far away from Christmas. Is your shopping done yet? If it is, well, I'm a little jealous, to be honest with you. Santa Claus, ho, 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 Mrs. Claus, good to see you. Looking fine fettled, sir, ma'am, looking good. Better be nice. They're keeping track. And wrapping up the 68th annual Halloween Parade soon. Soon. Here tonight in downtown Wapakoneta. Petrified Forest represented tonight. A scary place. Goblins and ghouls and freaks. That is quite a blade on there. I don't want to mess with any of you guys. Check out the Petrified Forest on Bowser Road. That's a scary place. They'll literally petrify you. You go in there, you walk out, you're stoned. And wrapping up tonight's parade, the Wapakoneta Fire Department. Thank you to the brave men and women of the Wapakoneta Fire Department for all their service. You don't know how much you need them until you do need them. And then it's good to know that they're here in the community with engine 242. And the brave firefighters and community members there of the Wapakoneta Fire Department. Thank you so much for coming out to tonight's parade. If you're watching at home, thank you for viewing. Remember, you can see a replay of today's parade on Game Face Ohio, either on their Facebook or YouTube. Make sure you like them on Facebook. And it's going to be rebroadcast on TSC 702. My name is Dave Woodward from 92.1 The Frog. Thank you to the Wapakoneta Chamber of Commerce for having me out here, and my co-host earlier was Victoria. And it is a pleasure to be with you here tonight. Now, we do have a few more things coming down the street, and you never know what's in store at the Wapakoneta Halloween Parade. This would probably be Downtown Sounds if I had to guess. Looks like it. It certainly sounds like Downtown Sounds. They are on the corner of Cable Road and Elida Road in Lima, across from the Lima Mall and Toys R Us. Downtown Sounds has been a leader in mobile electronics, CD players, and custom audio sounds for over 15 years. They also specialize in window tinting, custom wheels and tires, and chroming accessories. Come see the professionals at Downtown Sounds for all your audio and vehicle needs. 2193 Elida Road in Lima, 419-331-1112. And thank you, Downtown Sounds. That, I do believe, is going to do it for tonight's parade. Again, make sure you go to Facebook and like Game Face Ohio. Check out rebroadcasts of tonight's parade on TSC 702. And thank you to everyone for having us out here with 92.1 The Frog tonight. Just to be part of a tradition in Wapak is a great thing, so thank you. Have a great evening. For those of you who are here, make sure you drive home safe. And thank you once again.